Is something fishy going on with some restaurant shrimp? I think so, personally. Absolutely. I think if I don't see the shell, I'm going to go ahead and say that it's probably not shrimp. I mean, I don't know. I don't trust anything generally, right? But, we're here for that, though, I guess, right? We're going to find out exactly what's happening here. But I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's probably either going to be some type of fake synthetic shrimp or things coming from somewhere where you think that they're coming from, but in all actuality, they're not. But that could end up being interesting also because maybe the brand themselves thinks that they're getting it from one source, but even the source itself is lying, let's say. It could be one of these scenarios, but either way, let's go ahead and jump into this immediately. This is a suggestion via a channel member. Let's check it out.
It's America's favorite seafood, shrimp. We eat 1.3 billion pounds of them a year, but how much of that is really fresh, caught from the Gulf? We ordered shrimp dishes we were told were from the Gulf at 6 popular seafood restaurants, and what we found might surprise you. Lise Guerrero investigates.
Shrimp, it's the most popular seafood in America, but experts say more than 90% of the shrimp we eat is actually farm-raised overseas. And you may not know it by the way some restaurants advertise their seafood. So what about the shrimp you've ordered? Where does it really come from? We put some well-known seafood restaurants to the test and found something fishy going on.
We've got shrimp.
At Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, a nationwide chain based on the movie Forrest Gump.
We better not. Please don't tell me that that bubblegum shrimp is not shrimp.
Bubblegum shrimp's what they got.
You may think they'd catch their shrimp fresh from the Gulf, just like in the film.
Yeah.
We went to their Times Square location in New York and ordered this delicious-looking shrimp dish.
Are those shrimp from the Gulf?
Not 100% sure where they're from.
But after he says he checked with the chef, the waiter came back to our table.
These are definitely Gulf shrimp.
But are they really? We sent our samples for analysis to 2 independent labs, and both agreed.
Definitely not Gulf shrimp.
So where are they from?
It's the most commonly farm-raised shrimp in the world.
India,
They're frequently farmed in Asia, South America, India, China.
So not the Gulf. We also tested the shrimp at Filet Gumbo Bar in New York City.
People rave that you have the best gumbo in New York City.
Absolutely.
Chef Eric McCree touts Louisiana culture and cuisine on his menu.
Are the Louisiana barbecue shrimp from the Gulf?
No chance.
But our labs say they're from the Pacific.
They told us that it was actually imported and not from the Gulf at all. Don't you think that's sort of misleading to customers?
I'm the wrong person you're asking that question.
So what's the big deal? Does it really make any difference?
It's the best bite of seafood you could ever have.
At Parkway Bakery and Tavern, a New Orleans staple renowned for its crispy shrimp po' boys, head chef Justin Kennedy says they only ever serve local Gulf shrimp for a reason.
These people come from all over the world to try some of the best seafood that we have to offer in this city. And you're going to give them something from another country when you got the best shrimp in your backyard?
He says not only is the taste of Gulf shrimp superior, restaurants pay much more to serve their customers the real deal.
I think it's very important to buy locally and buy fresh Gulf shrimp. The industry has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. If you're using foreign and sounding as domestic, that is a mortal sin in the restaurant industry.
But that happens every single day, and it's probably not even just shrimp.
In South Louisiana.
So surely we'd find real Gulf shrimp on Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
Watch this.
Louisiana
Watch
is,
this.
after all, on the Gulf. Here at Old Nola Cookery, the sign reads authentic New Orleans cuisine.
Noted.
So we asked.
From the Gulf? That's Gulf shrimp, yes.
It's so cool that you get it from like local fishermen. Like that's like really cool.
But the labs say that's simply not the case.
I figured
we
it.
tried to speak to a manager.
Actually, we just had ordered some shrimp here recently, and we're told that it was authentic Gulf shrimp, but we had it tested by 2 different labs, and it was imported. Can you explain to them? Are you misleading your customers?
The good news? We sampled dishes at 2 other New Orleans restaurants, Cornet and Commander's Palace.
Yeah, but look at them. I mean, there's a gigantic difference, right? You're referring to people that are kind of in like fast food service type of restaurants. Yeah, they're lying to us, guys. I mean, everyone lies to us. That's just a reality, I think, unfortunately. Is it a great thing that we're being lied to consistently? No, but we're always being lied to. That's just it is. It is what it is. Unfortunately, you have to be able to weed through the nonsense. I would expect that a place like this, would not be doing this. This is actually more of like, hey, I'm buying this from literally local fishermen, not the ones who are, selling, 1,000 chairs a day, seats a day.
And the labs say they served us shrimp fresh from the Gulf.
The consumer wants to know that they're eating a good Gulf shrimp when in fact they're not.
For decades, third-generation Louisiana shrimp boat captain Lance Nacio has supported his family running their small business, Anna Marie Shrimp.
Here in South Louisiana, we're blessed with all these natural resources, and you can make a decent living living off of the land.
He says he believes some restaurants' advertising may be misleading to customers.
The consumer is being duped. They're using pictures of fishermen, pictures of fishing boats in their restaurants, and they give the perception that they're serving domestic shrimp when in fact they're not.
How is this affecting your industry?
Every shrimp that is sold that's passed off as domestic is taking sales, is taking food from fishing families. They're doing everything that's right and working hard, but if the fishermen can't afford to stay in business and maintain their boats, we're going to lose an industry.
Okay, so basically what I'm taking from his words here is that, hey, listen, we're more expensive. This is the reason why people are going elsewhere. Businesses, guys, corporations and companies, they have no feelings. They only understand the concept of profit. They do not care about supporting local. They want to act like they are, because basically everyone wants to be a grassroots movement for the most part, but they don't really want to do the work, right? So until you fix that aspect of things, I think there's going to be nothing that comes from any of this, right? I mean, people are still going to go to these restaurants. They're going to think that they're consuming it because a good amount of what you're doing throughout the day is basically perception, right? I mean, but either way.
Seed Consulting founder David Williams says his team's work in conjunction with a Florida State University lab found the majority of the shrimp they tested from hundreds of restaurants around the country were imported shrimp, even when the restaurants say they're from the Gulf.
And all we need is for people to actually sell Gulf product when they say they're selling Gulf product, and the price will go up and the coastal communities can survive.
I get that. And listen, I love the idea. Just going to be honest here. I love the idea of supporting locals because, again, the locals are neighbors. You get what I mean here? But as long as corporations only care about whatever they're trading at for that day, then they're only going to care about profits. That's it. Corporations and these gigantic companies only care about profits. That's it. They want to make as much money as humanly possible from whatever lackluster product they're attempting to sell that basically undercuts the regular, Tom or Jerry, let's say. All right, that's all they're doing, guys. It is what it is. I would like for it to change. I just don't know how or when that actually could ever really, truthfully become a thing, guys. Right? But all right, guys, let me know in the comments. Do you even taste the difference? All right, because a lot of the times, if you say something is the placebo effect, basically, if you say it is, in someone's mind, it is. You get what I mean? So, like, the average, common, typical consumer has no idea, and they're banking off the fact that people have no idea. All right, either way, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think you could tell the difference in taste between a Gulf shrimp and run-of-the-mill Indian shrimp that you've been eating most likely your entire life? Let me know. But all right, either way, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.